right, my name's Deborah Landry, and this is called the City Building Project. And I designed this as a fun way to collect data from the public in in a city revitalization plan. So the very first thing that you want to do in a plan or to develop a city plan is to collect your data and analyze it. You're gonna want to find out what are the barriers and what are the assets that you have to work that are working against you or working for you. And your public is your are essentially your go-to place for this information. So this project is designed to facilitate gathering that information in a very fun way. So I call it city building, and it's the very first thing that the public would do is they would be able to create little stamps, and they're made out of flexible rubber here, and they would be able to create these stamps using just a simple cutter, and all of this information or all of these stamps are very easily cut, and the material is actually called Easy Cut. So you can see right here I'm able to trim this without any problems here. Okay, so then and then so you can imagine that everybody there's going to be multiple tables at these meetings, and everybody will have some stamps, some actual ready-made stamps, and then everybody will create their own building stamps. And so each one of the artworks and things that are happening at each table will be different. But um, you know, there'll be surveys, and then there'll be data collectors at each one of the tables asking questions and getting feedback from the public. And so the basis of this is that the public will be able to create a city. So the very first thing that they'll do is they will be able to create a street. So they'll just want to make a street, and this could look, so they're going to create a street, and then they've already created their stamps. So they're going to want to take other people's stamps and just keep on adding to their own city based on the artwork and the stamps that were created at their table. So they'll create, so they'll start making their city, and I'm just going to, and there's going to be lots of different colors for people to be able to make their little cities. And let's see here, I want to do this one. And so I'm going to put this one here. And there's going to be there's no right or wrong way to be able to do this. So create this. All right. I'm going to add a little bit of grass. So maybe my little city has some little park areas. I'm going to add some grass here. So we got a park here, got a little park between these buildings. And let's see here, let's put a nice contemporary building here. And what's going to be really nice about this is that the buildings that are being created in your in this project are actually going to be inspirational or be inspired by the town that you're looking to renovate. And so what I would do is I would create the buildings. I would actually create some of the buildings that are actually in your town, so that the public would be able to be using those buildings in their overall town design. So, and I'm doing this trying to get this, doing this much quicker than would be done in a public setting. So I'm going to add some trees here. Got a couple trees along the street. All right, maybe a couple in the park. Another one in the park. Okay. And let's see here. All right. And I need oh, all right. Got a little house in the middle there. All right, so we're going to add a couple of street signs, or I mean street lights. A couple there. All right, and we're going to add a car. Maybe we'll add 2 cars. There we go. And maybe we'll have a car going this way as well. All right. So you can see here that at the end of this project, we have collected the data for your city plan, and in the process, everyone gets to go home with a poster that they've created that represents not only their vision for the city, but it would have all of the buildings from the entire group, and really making a collaborative project. So it's the project would create a strong dialogue amongst the participants, and overall would create a sense of ownership, not just in this here's my poster, but the idea would be that in the overall city plan, they would have ownership of the plan and really facilitate and translating it into a process that could really happen. So anyway, I hope you enjoy this concept and this idea here of city planning or city building by Deborah Landry. Thank you.